Atl Utd Fan TV 2-2 draw, late goals conceded. It's kind of been a pattern for the last two matches anyway. But what are your thoughts on the match?
I mean, the match itself, it was good up until that last moment. There were a couple chances at the end that if we had a certain Venezuelan striker that's in Brazil right now, that could have been put away. But I mean, it is what it is. It's still early, new coach. A lot of these guys haven't played together before, so they're still training. They're still gelling together. But it's good to see them getting ahead on the front foot. Yeah. That was good. It's bad to see the concession, but it'll get better. I mean, that comes with training. That comes with gelling together. Hopefully, Franco can. I'm expecting him to start a little bit more because I mean, he's a
DP.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big time guy coming from River Plate. If you play FIFA, you know Franco. You know what he is.
Independiente rather,
yeah.
but yeah,
yeah. I mean, you know what he is. You know what he's capable of, and I mean because that back line sometimes, I don't know if it's because we run a 3-man back line or I don't know, but sometimes they kind of scare me a little bit.
Yeah, and that's what was interesting. Franco came in for Ibarra, and then we were a little lighter in midfield, and then we concede. Last few times, or at least the last couple of times that Franco was in against Philly, hasn't been pretty. It's is there a symptomatic thing? Is it a coincidence? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I mean, that comes with. I think sometimes they just got to get that communication down pat because a lot of times they kind of forget that they're like one of those goals. There was a guy kind of running free with Philly, and that just comes down to communication. That's just like team on team. Like you just got to communicate better, and those things get fixed in training. So I have full confidence that our coach will get that fixed, and next week we will not see that issue. Yeah. And if we do see that issue next week, then he'll fix that too.
Okay, all right. So full confidence. That's great. Well, obviously it's going to be a lot sooner than that. It's going to be Wednesday that we have a match. But in terms of that, would you like to continue to see Cubo Torres up top? Would you like to see maybe a rotation of maybe strikers? What would you like to see happen?
I would say give Conway the shot. I mean, when Conway came in, he got his head on the ball, which is good. He's young, he's hungry, and he wants to make a name for himself. And so, I mean, get a kid a shot because kids like that, when they're young and they're hungry, they play with a different kind of fire. And, I mean, I love Cubo Torres, but his time is kind of gone. And, I mean, granted, he wants to play hard to get back on the national team for a World Cup consideration. But when you got a young guy like Conway that's from the city, that's hungry, and he wants to win for the city that he's from, get that guy a shot because that kid can one day be like after, God forbid, but one day Joseph is going to retire, and we're going to need a guy to come over and take over, and Conway could be that guy unless like one of those bigger clubs start calling because you local MLS clubs won't be able to afford Conway in a while. Yeah, so give Conway a shot. Okay. Give Conway a shot.
Yeah. So, I mean, moving forward, I mean, yeah. Like, what do you think is the issue? Why we're conceding late goals? It just seems like something that's going to be symptomatic, I think, of our unless we start really changing something soon and just seeing out the matches completely.
Unfortunately, for the folks that have been around from the start, you kind of see the sense of Atl United. We kind of can see, like, I don't know if that's a culture thing, but if you look at past matches when we were ahead, there's always that concession of a late goal.
I feel like you're not just talking about Atl United, but anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's the Atlanta curse or what, but it's just something about that concession of late goals and I don't know. I don't know if it's. I hate to say it. Don't attack me, fans out there. But I don't know if it's Brad have to leave or we give Rios a chance. I don't know, but yeah, there's got to be a shot. Maybe Hines can go old school and just make him run sprints in practice until he gets tired of looking at him, and then maybe just maybe they will stop.
Interesting. Yeah, that I don't know if that will be effective, but we'll see. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for your time, man.